Alright, so it's been a while since I made a video. I just realized the complete set for Chaos Rising is out. So you'll be getting a live reaction to me going through the entire Chaos Rising set. First up, we have these three here that will be added that were in an earlier set from Japan. I can see the special illustration that comes with ETB is this nice Fennekin. That's pretty cute. And we have Greninja, the main Pokemon for the ETBs. So, not bad. And with that, let's go in. Let's see. All right, so some changes from Calio, Crobat, and Gudra to Hollow Foils. Nice. It's 122 cards. All right, that's not bad. So we can actually get this fairly quickly. And let's start with Weedle. 50 damage, not impressive. Protects itself. First big thing is Mega. It's not Mega, it's just Beedrill EX. Okay. So we have Beedrill EX doing 110 damage for single grass energy. For each Beedrill you control. Okay. Alright, that's not bad. That's pretty good. Nice colony mechanic. We have Carnivine. Subhumans Retreating. We have Chespin. We have Quilladin. Abilities. The attack is fairly good. We have Chestnut. Ability heal armor for active plus damage by attack. Alright, basically a Rocky Helmet. And Trap, that's okay. A Burn. You can move on your fly damage to one Pokemon. Okay, not bad. We have Ho-Oh. Okay, brings back 3. I would basically want to bench on the attack. Alright, that's not bad. We have Fennekin. Alright, nothing big. And we have Delphox. Let's level Flare Magic. Once during your turn, you may discard a basic fire energy. And Jotty have 7. Alright, not bad. Energy Storm. Each energy has 60 does 60 damage. Alright, not bad. We have Litleo. Nothing big. We have Mega Pyroar. Alright, let's see what this got. No ability, so we can Salvatore this up. 80 damage. Your opponent's next turn takes 50 less damage. Okay. Intimidate attack. Big Bang Fire. 290. Okay, so it's basically the Growlithe, Terra Growlithe EX, basically. Okay. Next we have Remoraid. Nothing big. Artillery. Okay, that's not bad. It's a double coin flip. And if they fail any, no damage done. Not bad. We have Delibird. Energy Acceleration. I didn't notice. It says energy cards. It didn't say special energy or basic energy. Just energy. So you get a special energy with this as well. So not bad. Not good, but not bad. We have Calio. Penetrate. Okay. And the attack moves any from itself. Okay, not anything to worry about. Of course, we have a Froakie. We have a Frogadier. And of course, big boy Mega Greninja EX. Mortar Shuriken. Once per turn, you may discard a basic water energy card. And put 6 damage counters on your opponent's Pokemon. Pretty good, pretty good. Next we have Bergmite. Big. 6 damage, get up your deck. Okay. It's a smaller version of Mega. What was it? It's Mega Pokemon that makes you discard it up deck and there's 100 feet water. Abominable. Okay, not bad. We have Wimpod. Getting big. We have Galciopod. Critical card, 60 damage. Alright. If it kills someone the first attack, in next turn it can't be affected by damage or effects of attacks. Pretty strong. Okay. Can cook with that. Mareep, nothing big. Fluffy, nothing special. And you have Ampharos, Synchronized Pulse. If this Pokemon player opponent Pokemon the same number of cards in hand, this Pokemon 80 more damage. Okay. It's interesting. And then Mordor. Okay, not bad. With the Oxys, you know, charge, switch up to 2 basic and card, attach them to this Pokemon. Okay, not good, not bad. Now the Oxys here. Size Spear, which is like energy. 5 energy to do 240. Hmm. Hmm. Interesting. Another Deoxys. 80 damage and prevent all damage. Okay. Speed Deoxys. Not very good, right? We have 3. We have Mega Floette EX as a basic. That's amazing. That's what this does. Previously 258 points. Whew, that's really small. Get damage on each of your Pokemon. Each Pokemon, okay. Eternity Bloom. She's like energy, 200 damage. Switch your deck for 4 basic energy cards. Attaching. Oh my god, that's disgusting. That's disgusting. Alright. I can see a deck cooking with this already. As per attack damage. Okay. Let's see. Meow Stick, Trick Steps, 8 damage, Input Energy. Alright. We have a Phantom Envious Evolution. Once during your turn, you may use this ability. Choose a card from your hand that evolves from this Pokemon. Okay. It evolves, but it takes 20 more damage. 20 damage, right? Alright, that's not bad. Trevenant. That's 30 damage. And traps them in this spot. Okay. See this being, or sneeze. Excuse me. See this being a problem. I see this being a whole problem. But we'll cook with it. We'll cook with it. Because you can play this, evolve it, and once like energy, you can actually trap them. And they can put energy on the Pokemon. That's pretty strong. If you get the attack up, can't really do much. Punkaboo, nothing special. Honkai CX. Okay, it's pretty nice. One sec energy does 50 damage and does 50 more damage for each of your bench Pokemon with damage on them. So it has a cap of 350. Not bad, not bad. Reminds me of my Tauros deck. We have Zinnias. It does the dance switch energy. We have Suludo. Learning Journey. 2 Book of Transformations. The Power Pendensive Book of Transformation does. Tiny, done fun, nothing special. Ball Toy, nothing special. Clay Doll. The Evolution. Ooh. This Clay Doll is pretty cool. Pretty cool. I didn't get to use the, what was it? It was an Aerodactyl with a similar ability. But I'll use this one because we're in a rock format. We can actually search for the pieces. Mega Greninja X. Alright. Gale Cut. See damage. It has no counts on it, so that is 150 more. Okay, 200 flat. 240 for 2 fighting colors. Okay, not bad, not bad. The bit showing on Lucario, yes. At least on the front end. Alright, let's look back to Pokemon, see damage. And the crow that I get put up to rare. Nightmare Maneuver. Once your turn, this Pokemon is in the active spot. Use the ability, search your deck for a card. And put it on top. Oh, okay, let's see, put that card on top. Not bad, not bad. Quillfish, Prism Point. Okay, Poison Untouch. Skunk. Nothing special. This alright, Crocodile. The X. Something from retreating and does 80 damage and strong bite 140. As a tool, if it is from a tool, it's 280. Alright. No, 320 is also pretty big. Gabador. What implement that's it? Okay, 20 damage reduction with tools. We have a scalp, doesn't do anything. Metal. And then Metagross. And special. Alright, let's see. It's not special here. Let's see first one. Flank drop. During your opponent's turn, if this card is discarded from your deck by effect of your opponent's attacks, abilities, items, supporters, your opponent discards top 6 cards of their deck. It's an anti-mill card. That wait a minute. During your opponent's turn. Okay, that's pretty weird, but I don't know if there's any use for that. We'll take a note of that. So when I'm done, I'll actually take note of some of these cards because I find they're pretty amazing. Yeah, once your turns, Pokemon's moves to your bench the active spot, you have any number of energies. Oh, it's a metal version of Iron Leaves. Okay, that's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Let's go Mega Dragalge. Double colorless. Crystal Liquid's got all tools attached to your opponent's Pokemon. No damage. Okay, and for water and dark, put aside pernicious poison, Pokemon poison during a check of steps. 16 damage counters instead of 1. Well, boys, Dragalge is my new favorite thing to do. We'll see what we can do about that because that's amazing. That's actually pretty amazing. Oh, poisonous back, and I am happy. Oh, and right, that's Gumi, my favorite Pokemon. Let's get into that. Let's get into that. All right, Gumi, absorb, close, the go slap, slimy slip, Gudra. Let's see. When this Pokemon active spot retreats, your opponent flips a coin. If tails, Pokemon. If tails, that Pokemon. When your opponent's Pokemon retreats. And your opponent does not discard. Okay, it stops it from retreating. On ability, that's pretty fun. And for water and psychic 160 and discard top card of the deck. Like that card. Hey, get a new Taurus from my deck, that's nice. Oh my god, my Taurus deck got me boss. This is so strong. Let me get into it. So, for double colorless, crowd targeting. Choose one of your opponent's Pokemon, flip a coin for each of your Pokemon Taurus in its name. This does 50 damage times the number of heads to that Pokemon. I'm not saying that Taurus broken now, right? But Taurus broken now. My take will that one just jam, right? Alright, we'll start by taking some screenshots of the cards that I think would be amazing. So let's just do that. There we go. I'll scroll back up a bit because I'm seeing a couple that are pretty nice. So we took that as well. I'm not sure how we're going to use that tongue. It's pretty cool, but the Trevenant and Phantom is my next bet. So my next pick of broken things to come. And let's continue down the list. And we'll deal with that in the post discussion. Next, let's go. We have Patrat. It's in play. Your pawn play can't move. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Anti-Monkey Dory. That's okay, that's cool. Alright, Sensino, because Monchino has nothing special there. Ability Smooth Coat. If any damage is done to his Pokemon, flip a coin. If heads, prevent that damage. 240. Wait, there's 40 damage for each energy attached to this Pokemon. Oh, it's a bigger version of Sensino. Okay, another special energy. Okay, that's nice. Adversity Policy. Tool. If the Pokemon is attached to an active spot, If it's hit by weakness, so if one Pokemon takes damage from an attack, you draw 3 cards. Okay. You may attach any number of Pokemon tools during your turn. Since you know. Mega Floette. Alright. It's down time. Can only play by discarding a Prism Tower in play. You can play this card even if Prism Tower is played this turn. That's nice. Each Mega Floette in play, both you and your opponent gets 158 points. Oh god, I thought the Floette was small. That's disgusting. You may play only one same card during your turn. Put the next stadium. Okay, that's just how it works. Okay. AZ Tranquility. Switch your active Pokemon bench Pokemon. Move Pokemon this way. Heal 80 damage. Not bad. Emma. Put in hand. You draw a card equal to Pokemon in hand. Okay, not bad. Great Hall Net. Shuffle up to 3 water Pokemon and 3 water energy. Put into your deck. Okay, not bad. Philippe. Set up to 2 basic energies from your discard pile to one of your Pokemon. Mega Pokemon. Okay. Prism Tower. Once during each player's turn, you may discard 2 cards from your hand in order to draw a card. Okay. Roxy's performance, your opponent's turn. The reason for which Pokemon can't retreat. Oh. Huh. That's interesting. Special red card. You can play this card if your opponent has 3 or less pride cards remaining. Your opponent shuffles their hand into the bottom of the deck and then draws 3 cards. On an item. Oof. The format going to be so toxic. Transmission Tome. Okay, let's see. You must play 2 Transmission Tomes at once. Choose a basic Pokemon in your discard pile. Switch it one of your basic Pokemon in play. Okay, that's pretty good. You transfer energy and everything else. That's pretty good. Bubbly energy. Special water. More opponents that have to recover from special conditions and can't get special conditions. Okay, magnetic. Special metal energy. Has no retreat cost. Okay, fire. As long as cards attached to it for Pokemon. Bright energy. If it would be this card in particular, put it in your hand after applying damage and effects of that attack. Okay, it's like a boomerang energy, but it doesn't come back to the Pokemon. Okay. What about the card that's referenced by Sudowoodo? It was 2 Poké Transformations. I think that's actually the card that swaps up a basic Pokemon with that's Transformation Tome. Oh, it might just be a mistranslation. I think this is what it actually brings, but pretty good. But I think this will lead into a discussion on how good these cards will be. But that'll be in our coming video. This is the entire set here. We went through all the cards. And that's it for now. If you're interested, we can always go back through them. But now, I have another video coming up that'll pop up shortly, letting you know what is my top picks from this upcoming set. Okay, again, I know it's been a while, but like, comment, subscribe, and see you all soon. Bye now.